Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. It's Miss Morgan. I'm back again with another preschool lesson. And today, or over the course of the next few videos, we're actually going to be talking all about the Three Billy Goats Gruff. So before we get started, I just want to start off with a song that many of our Smart Steps friends know and love from our preschool programs. So please join in singing with me. Good morning, all my friends. How are you? Good morning, all my friends. How are you? Good morning, all my friends. I'm so glad you came today. Good morning, all my friends. How are you? So, thanks for coming back to the Smart Step CC YouTube channel. Today, again, as I said, we're going to be talking about the Three Billy Goats Gruff. And so I'm actually going to get started singing a song from the Three Billy Goats Gruff. And it might be to a song, to the tune of another song that you might know. So if you know it, please hum along as I sing the words to you. So let's get ready to listen. The Billy Goats went out to eat. Over the bridge they trip, trap, trip. They trip, trap, trapped on their way. And out jumped a troll without delay. The mean troll said, "What do I hear? I am hungry and my meal is here." The big Billy Goat said, "You'll not eat me." And he butted the troll ferociously. One more time. The Three Billy Goats went out to eat. Over the bridge of a green grass tree. They trip, trapped on their way. And out jumped a troll without delay. The mean troll said, "What do I hear? I am hungry and my meal is near." The big Billy Goat said, "You'll not eat me." And he butted the troll ferociously. So thank you guys for singing along that silly song with me today. So we're going to keep talking about the Three Billy Goats Gruff, and in a little bit you guys are going to get to listen to the story that Miss Shabazz is going to read for all of our preschool friends. So today, in the story that we're going to read, there was a troll, and the troll decided to frighten three billy goats. And can you guys think about a time where you were frightened? What does frightened mean? What does frightened mean? Miss Morgan thinks, or Miss Morgan can share, that frightened means like when you're feeling scared or feeling worried, or you're really nervous or scared about something. So one time when I was feeling frightened, I was frightened because there was a big, loud thunderclap, like boom, outside my window, and I got so frightened. And so one thing that you can do to relax yourself when you are feeling frightened is you can practice a relaxation breath. And to do our relaxation breath, I like to think of it as the star breath. And that's just the easiest way for me to remember it, the star breath. So for the star breath, the S stands for smile. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to smile. And then I'm going to take in a deep breath. And relax. Can you guys try the star method of breathing with me really quickly? Remember, it's smile, take a breath, and relax. So we're going to do it together. You ready? Smile. Awesome job. So that's something that you can practice whenever you're feeling frightened, or even if you're feeling upset or frustrated. That's a really good technique to help you really get back down to relaxing and feeling comfortable again. So I have another song that I want to share with my friends. And so I'm going to have you guys listen to or think about the Three Blind Mice. And once I'm going to come back to you with us ready to sing a Three Happy Goats song to the tune of the Three Blind Mice. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I'm back, guys. All right, let's listen to sing. Three billy goats, 3 billy goats. See how they drip, see how they drop. They wanted to cross the bridge one day. A scary troll tried to gobble them up. The big goat Gruff ran the troll away. 3 happy goats, 3 happy goats. All right. So we did an awesome job singing the Three Happy Goat song together. So now I want you guys to tune into the read aloud from Miss Shabazz on the Three Billy Goats Gruff story. And then we're going to get back together at the end and talk about some cool, fun activities that we can do around the house that help us to think about science and math and creativity, like art and all the awesome things that we can do at home to bring the Three Billy Goats Gruff story to life. So stay tuned for our read aloud and then again for our activities at the end. I'll see you soon.
Well, hello, friends. My name is Miss Shabazz, and I am prepared to read to you a story called The Three Billy Goats. And this is retold by Doreen Borgard, illustrated by Ben-Ray Huang. And hopefully I pronounced their names correctly. Long ago, there were three goats named Big, Middle, and Small. Like all goats, they love grass, and they were always hungry for more. One day, Small said, "Look over there, across the river." The goats looked. They saw a big green hill. "The hill is so green," said Middle. "It must be covered with tasty grass." "The grass will make a fine lunch," said Big. "Let's go there now." You guys see Big, Middle, and Small? Do you see the grassy hill across the way? I wonder what's going to happen when they get over there. I wonder what they're going to see. The goats reached the edge of the river and they saw a sign. It said, "Warning, Troll Bridge, do not cross." "I don't like trolls," said Small. "Neither do I," said Middle. "Don't worry," said Big. He pointed under the bridge. "Look, we are three smart goats, and I see only one little troll. We can get across that bridge." Do you see the sign? Do you see the bridge? I wonder what's over the other side. Do you see the troll in the picture? Look closely. Small went first. As he trotted across the bridge, his small feet made a small sound. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap. The troll woke up. "Who is crossing my bridge?" he yelled. "It's only me," said Small. "I want some fresh grass to eat. Please let me go across." "No one may cross," cried the troll. "If you try, I will gobble you up." The little goat stopped to think. Do you see the troll under the bridge? Do you see the little goat on the bridge? Do you see Middle and Big over to the side? I wonder. I wonder what's he going to do. What do you think? "Please don't do that," said Small. "I'm very small and thin. Wait for my sister. She is bigger. You will find her much more tasty." "Well," said the troll. "All right then. Now run away before I change my mind." So Small ran across the bridge. Next came Middle. As she trotted across the bridge, her middle-sized feet made a middle-sized sound. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap. "Who is crossing my bridge?" yelled the troll. "It's only me," said the goat. I want some fresh grass to eat. Please let me cross. Look at that. Do you see the troll underneath the bridge? And Middle, the sister, on top of the bridge over the troll? Do you see the water under the bridge? And the grass on the other side? I wonder if he's going to let Middle over. I wonder if she's going to do the same thing that her little brother did earlier. I wonder. Let's see. What do you think? No one may cross, cried the troll. If you try to cross my bridge, I will gobble you up. Please don't do that, said the Middle. Wait for my brother. He is very big and he will make a much more tasty meal. Well, said the troll. All right then. Now run away before I change my mind. So Middle ran across the bridge. Then came Big. As he trotted across the bridge, his very big feet made a very big sound. Trip trap, trip trap, trip trap. Who is crossing my bridge? Yelled the troll. It's only me, said the goat. I want some fresh grass to eat. Please let me go across. You see Big going across? Remember when Little or Small went across? His was trip trap, kind of soft when he walked. But then when Middle went across, her feet were a little bigger and she was a little larger. So the sound of hers was trip trap, trip trap. And then remember, by the time Big got across, it was trip trap, trip trap, trip trap. It was a big difference. So I think that the troll could probably tell the difference in their sizes as they walked across. But notice, we now have two on the other side. We have the troll underneath, and we have Big trying to go over now. I wonder if this will work a third time, because the troll got tricked first by the small, second by the middle, and now third, we're going to see what the Big does. Let's see. What do you think? The troll climbed up the bridge. He saw Big. This goat was very big, just as Middle had said. If you try to cross my bridge, I will gobble you up, cried the troll. I am very hungry and you will make a very nice lunch. Whoa, look how little Troll is. Look how big the big Billy Goat is. Now he's on top of the bridge. Where the whole other time, remember, he was under the bridge. Now he's on top. I guess he's ready to face that big goat. I wonder what's going to happen now. What do you think? No, I won't, said Big. I am bigger than you, and I'm going to throw you into the river. With that, Big put his head down. Then he began to run. He ran right into the troll and pushed him off the bridge, and the troll fell into the river. Whoa. Then Big crossed the bridge. He joined Middle and Small on the hill, and they all felt very smart, and they had a lovely lunch of fresh green grass. And this is the end. If you notice in my story, there are some more pages, because in my book, they've also turned the Three Billy Goats into a play. And so the next portions of this story is actually the play being acted out by the characters that would play in it. But remember, in our story, we had Big, we had Middle, and we had Small, all three Billy Goats. And we had the troll that was under the bridge. Now, those three Billy Goats, they tricked that troll. How would you have gotten across the bridge? I wonder. I hope you've enjoyed our story. If you'd like to read it again, you can play it all over again. And maybe you can think about things that you would have done differently or things you would have done exactly the same if you were these three little billy goats trying to get over the bridge to get some grass.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Shabazz, for sharing that awesome story with us. One thing that you can do, even if you would like to go back and listen to that story again, friends, one thing that you can do to bring that story to life is you can actually create your very own Billy Goats Gruff mask. So all Miss Morgan did, all I did was I drew or I tried my best to draw a goat based on the pictures that Miss Shabazz shared. So I have the beard of my goat, I have the nose, I have the mouth, I have the tongue, I have the tufts of their hair at the top of their head. I also have the horns and the eyes and the ears of my billy goat. So one fun thing that you can do is you can rewind this video back, go back and listen to Miss Shabazz as she's sharing the story, and actually pretend to be the different goats as she's reading about each one. So you can pretend to be the tiniest goat as he's trapping up the hill, across the bridge, and convincing the troll not to eat him and to save his hunger for the next billy goat. So definitely take some time to just draw whatever type of goat that you can draw. Cut out the eye so that it can become a mask, and just tape some straws or some pencils or a craft stick to the back and really reenact that story. That's definitely another way that you can bring the story to life. So we're going to keep going on with our spirit of talking about billy goats. So I have a photo card for us here. And in this photo card, there are goats. Can anyone tell me how many goats are in this photo card? How many goats do you see? Let's take a second to think. How many goats do you see? And then we're going to count together. So Miss Morgan sees 1 goat, 2 goats, and 3 goats. We have 3 goats right here in this photo. Awesome job. Can you tell me anything about the sizes of these goats? Do you notice anything about the different sizes? Are they different sizes? Are they the same size? What do you notice about size of these goats? Take a couple of seconds to think. So what I notice is that this goat right here is the tiniest goat of the two. So this would have been the goat from the Billy Goats Gruff story that would have went across the bridge first. This is the tiniest goat. Can anybody show me the medium-sized goat or the second biggest goat? What is the medium-sized goat? That's correct. This is the medium-sized goat right over here. And then that leaves our large goat or our biggest goat. So we have 3 goats here, a tiny one, a medium-sized one, or a small one, a medium-sized one, and a large or a big goat. So that is awesome. So we have 3 goats and they're all different sizes. Another thing that I notice about these goats is that they have horns. And most goats, friends, actually have horns on their heads. Not all goats, but most goats do. All the goats in our photo, though, our photo right here, all the goats in this photo have horns. They also, most goats have beards, and it's kind of tricky to see in the camera, but right here he has a beard, and over here they have a beard as well. This baby goat, this tiny one, he doesn't have a beard. I don't know if he didn't grow it yet or if he's just not gonna grow it, but that's okay. But these 2 goats, they have beards on them. And how do you think these goats look? Do they look the same as the goats in the story that Miss Shabazz shared, or do they look different? These are real goats in the store, and in the story that Miss Shabazz shared, they were make-believe goats. So what do you notice are the differences between real goats and make-believe goats? And just hold that in your brain. Just think about it and hold that thought inside your brain. But another thing, so we're going to put these goats away, so just say bye to the picture billy goats. But another thing that story was special or talked a lot about was siblings. So there was 3 goats and they were all siblings, and they all actually worked together or cooperated in order to make it past the troll, to make it past the mean troll. So I just started thinking about, I have siblings. I actually have a lot of siblings. So Miss Morgan drew a picture of my siblings, and I drew it from oldest all the way down to youngest. So I have 3 older brothers. So this is my oldest brother named Mr. David. And then this is my second oldest brother, Mr. Malcolm. And then this is my third oldest brother, Mr. Freed. And then there's me. And then I have a younger sister, Miss Michaela. And then I have a younger brother, Mr. Melvin. And I have an even younger sister, Miss Melody. So these are all of my siblings, and I went from oldest all the way to youngest, just like how the youngest, well, in the story, the Billy Goats went from youngest to oldest, or smallest to biggest. And Miss Morgan, I can go this way, and I'll be going from smallest to biggest. Or if I come from this way, I'll be going from biggest to smallest. So can you do me a favor and take out your very own pen and paper and draw a picture of you and your siblings, or if you don't have any siblings, draw a picture of you and your friends, and think about who's oldest and who's youngest and who's biggest and who's smallest, and draw it and show Miss Morgan or your mom or your dad or your auntie or your grandma or Miss Shabazz or anybody that's checking out your awesome artwork, which you can send to Smart Step CC on Instagram. Show us who is the biggest in your family and who is the smallest in your family. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to think again about the trolls, right? I mean, about the goats, right? And I'm also going to think about how the troll was treating the goats as they were just trying to trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap, cross the bridge. And I noticed that the troll was actually being kind of mean, right? He wasn't being kind. He was saying, what are you doing on my property? No, 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 no. Don't cross here. He was trying to eat them, a whole bunch of mean stuff. What do you think it would have been like if the troll would have been kind? What do you think would have happened if the troll would have been sweet or kind or not mean like how he was in the story? Probably would have went a lot differently. We might have just had the goats and the troll might have become friends. They might have hung out. They might have gotten some ice cream together. You never know. So let's just think about how we can be nice to each other at all times. Unlike Mr. Mean Troll, let's try to be nice and cooperate and work together like how the goats did in the Billy Goats Gruff story. The last thing that I have for you guys is just pretending to be a billy goat. So I want you guys to put a long line of tape on the floor. And before you do this, ask mom, ask dad, ask grandma, ask auntie, ask older brother, ask older sister, whoever is home with you to make sure that you are safe. Ask them if it's okay if you put a long line of tape on the floor. And then I want you to practice balancing, okay? Billy goats are able to balance so well. They have great balance. So today we're going to practice being billy goats. We're going to put a long line of masking tape on the floor, and we're going to walk on that line, trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap, all the way across, just like a billy goat. Thank you guys for tuning in with us today at the Smart Step CC YouTube. Special thanks to Miss Shabazz for reading the Billy Goats Gruff story to us, and so that we can be able to talk all about goats, talk all about bridges and all those cool things. Hope you guys are staying safe at home, washing your hands, practicing social distancing. We miss you as always, and remember to please send us your pictures and your videos to the Smart Step CC Instagram so we can see how you guys are doing. We miss you, and I hope you're staying safe. Bye-bye.